Hello, hello. It's Anik Jervet. It's been a while. It's so nice to be here. And I have my cat because I know he's going to meow, meow, meow to be like, hey. All right. I want to do a video. 40 ways to stay motivated. Okay. Many of us are in the direct sales business and it's hard to stay motivated. So what do? How are ways to stay motivated? So I'm going to share with you ways that I stay motivated. My connection is really bad. No, it's okay. We're back. All right. Hey, 40 ways to stay motivated. First thing, you have to have fun. Number one is to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're not going to be motivated. It's not really motivating to do something that is not fun, right? When you're full of anxiety or whatever, or it's boring, or you hate what you're doing, you're not out of bed to go do those things. So you need to have fun. And a lot of times when we start a business, it's fun at the beginning, but then all of a sudden it becomes this task. Well, that's because you've changed your perspective on that thing. So you need to change that perspective and you need to go back to having fun and stop taking your business so seriously. All right. Number 2, go to bed early. Go to bed early. A lot of times we're stuck on our phone and we don't go to bed and we're like, oh my gosh, we wasted 2 hours of our day. So it's very important for you to go to bed early. If you like to get up in the morning, go to bed. Start winding down at 9:30 in bed, 10 sleeping. Some of you guys have insomnia. You can't really go to bed like that. So I understand. But some people don't like to wake up in the morning, so they work in the evening. So find what works for you, but you need your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes for me to stay motivated, I've always told people to do laughing exercises. It's really good for the soul. It has natural endorphins that go to your mind. Literally just do laughing exercises. It's really good for you. I feel so much more motivated. Do smiling exercises. Literally just smile. Just smile for 15 seconds and you're going to notice that there's natural endorphins going in your mind and you just feel so good. Get up and get dressed. A lot of us work from home. And I find if you're staying in your PJs, which is a plus, working for yourself, but when you look good, you feel good. So when I'm not feeling good, I get dressed, okay? Even if it's just to stay at my house, all right? So that is number 5. Number 6, realign your energy. Sometimes your energy is crappy. You need to realign it because you're having a bad day. Well, you are in control of how you're feeling. So you need to realign your energy. And a way to do that is to close your eyes and think of a time that you were so happy. Think of that time where you were so happy and look at all the details and go back to that moment and make sure to remember that moment that when you're having a bad day, you're feeling crappy, to go back to that feeling. And then when you go back to that feeling, your body will change. You will feel differently. Affirmations and visualization. Affirmations are really good because we have 60,000 thoughts per day. On average, 80% are negative. So if you're constantly telling yourself you're stupid, you're not going anywhere, that's going to bring down your energy. You're not going to be very motivated to do anything because you think you're stupid. That you think you're not successful. So why are you going to focus on your business? Why are you going to do the things that you need to do? You're not motivated. You need to do affirmations. And if you don't know what affirmations are, get with the program, go Google it and start doing affirmations. But it's just a positive sentence. I am successful. I am great. I am happy. I am loved. I'm gifted. I do great things. I'm special. I am sentences. Visualization. Visualize your day. I'm going to have such a great day today. I'm going to do that. Visualize your goal. Remember why you're doing this. Remember why you are in business. Is it for your family? Okay, but go into detail. Why? Why are you doing this for your family? I want to travel the world. I want to live in France for 3 months, okay? And travel Europe. 3 months out of the year. So I want to visualize going to France and going to Paris with my family and my kids learning different cultures. I'm going to visualize all of that and remember that that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Go to Dairy Queen. Go to Dairy Queen. I love Dairy Queen. I love ice cream. So it's a time for me to just like reward myself. If I had a really good day, or if I just need a break from life, I just go to Dairy Queen. I go by myself. I get in my car and I go eat a Blizzard, and I eat a Blizzard, and then I go to the drive-thru and order Chris what he wants. And it just feels really, really good. So do the things that makes you happy. Maybe it's not Dairy Queen. Maybe it's chips. Maybe it's popcorn. Maybe it's whatever. Shut off your phone at dinner. Shut off your phone. Be present in your family life. Be present. Most of the times we think that we always need to be on our phone. We constantly need to respond to our people. But if people know that your family is a priority, they will understand that it's dinner time and you will get back to them when you get back to them. Okay, make that like announce that to the world that this is how you are. And if someone messages you at dinner time, just be like, yay, amazing. Thank you so much for the order. I will get to you after dinner. And then, you know, you train people on how you want them to treat you. So I've trained my customers that my family is priority and I will get to them. But they know that they're special and they know that I appreciate them. So that's 9. So I shut off my phone at 9 p.m. At 9 p.m., I shut off my phone. I put it in the kitchen. And then I go wind down at 9:30 in my bedroom. And then I put my alarm on for 5 and I want to get up for 5. And my alarm goes off in the kitchen. So I have to get out of my bed to go shut off that phone. So that keeps me motivated. Number 10, ask for help. Don't be afraid of asking for help. We are part of a community and people would love to help you. And a lot of times people are so afraid to ask for help. But we can't do it all and we need to ask for help, which for me, it's get a cleaning lady. I get a cleaning lady. She comes every 2 weeks and cleans my house and it feels so good. I have a friend that comes and helps me do some business task, things that I don't really necessarily like doing. I pay her in hugs and other things, but she likes doing my happy mail. She likes doing those things. So ask for help. 11, look through my happy file. I have a file. And every time someone sends me a motivational message or a quote that I've inspired them, there's a file. And I look file when I'm feeling really crappy and unmotivated. I then read that and I realize that, Nick, you are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly here. And sometimes you need to feel this crappy to appreciate all of the things. 13. I look at my day. So I will look at my day tomorrow and I'll be like, okay, where am I going? Can I maximize my time? Oh, I'm going to the post office. Okay, well, bring some catalogs, bring some samples. Oh, I'm going to the doctor's office. I'm going to drop off Journey. Well, maybe those daycare providers need some samples and need some catalogs. Sometimes it's not even those people who order from me, but I feel like I just get random orders when I put myself out there. So I look at my day tomorrow and then this is not number, but I then look at my day at the end of the day. I look at my day and I think, where could I have maximized my time? Where did I miss an opportunity? Because I want to start programming my mind that there's tons of opportunities around me all of the time. I front load my calendar. I always do the things that I don't feel like doing at the beginning of the month. So I always make sure, like if we are March 9th right now, I'm working on April. I'm working at the front loading my month in April. Be intentional with your time. So a lot of times we're like, okay, we need to work on our business. I have half an hour. Then you go on Facebook and then you lose an hour of your time and you're like, okay, I only have an hour, but what did you really do? What did you really accomplish? You need to be intentional with your time. You need to make sure that when you have time to do the things that you're intentional with your time. And I really recommend you doing this with your family. Be intentional with your family as well and be present, and you'll notice a shift happening in your life. But be present. If you really count how much time you're focusing on your business, like really, and not just streaming Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, you'll be surprised that you didn't really work on your business much. Put your head down and get to work. If we're in a race and we're racing, and if I'm focused on what everyone else is doing, I'm definitely going to lose. You need to put your head down and work. You need to put your head down and focus on your goals and your target. And if you're focused on your target, you will get there. 17, me and my husband share responsibilities. When I'm feeling like my bucket is emptying out, I tell my husband, okay, I'm not going to have dinner today. I need some time. I'm not going to have dinner. So pick up dinner, or when you get home, do dinner. Or, hey, hubby, I need you to do the laundry this week because I'm overloaded. Hey, if Journey wakes up in the middle of the night, it's your go. I have to hand him responsibility because we all know, well, husbands need a lot of instructions and we know this. So why do I expect him to just do the thing? So I just make sure that I let him know this is what I expect in a nice way, because tone is everything. Like, hey, babe, I'm really overwhelmed with life right now. I really need you to help me with the laundry. So there's 3 baskets that need to be folded. Can you please fold them? And if you can fold them by Wednesday, that would be great because I have time on Wednesday to put everything away. Hey, babe, I'm not doing dinner. I'm overloaded. I'm super stressed out about life right now. I need you to focus on dinner this week. So I just need things off my plate. And if you have a great man like me, my man usually said, yeah, no problem. Make your bed every day. Get out of bed and make your bed. When you get back to your room and you had a crappy day, you're going to go to your room and you'll be like, oh, I made my bed. At least I made my bed. Okay. Make a reasonable list to do. Like your list of to do. Don't make sure that you know things that you must do and things that don't really need to be due. Okay. And if you accomplish your goal, give yourself a reward. Number 20, give yourself a Netflix day with no guilt. So I went to World Tour this weekend. I worked all weekend. So this week, I'm going to give myself one day during the day when my kid is gone to daycare and I'm by myself and I don't need to do anything. I'm not going to clean my house and I'm going to watch Netflix all day long. And I'm going to allow that time to refuel, because that's how I refuel. My brain just shuts down when I'm watching TV. Okay. But if you're watching Netflix and you're refueling your mind, you're like, okay, I'm going to give myself a Netflix day, but you're feeling guilty the whole time. Guilt is strong and it's heavy and it's going to weigh on you. So if you're feeling guilty, it's not going to help you. You might as well just get up and work, because you need to let go of that guilt. Found an accountability partner. Number 21, find an accountability partner. So I have one of my besties and I'm like, hey, what are you doing today? Hey, what are you doing today? What are you doing? She's like, hey, what are you doing? Let's do this. Let's get on Zoom and let's work. And then it really keeps us accountable. 22, every week I take a moment to think of my accomplishments. I go through my photos and I look at everything I've accomplished and I'm like, wow, Nick, that's fantastic. And then when you're happy and you're feeling accomplished, it gives you some energy. That's positive energy. So definitely that's a great exercise for us to all do, is that sometimes we just wake up and we're like, okay, let's go. And we forget everything we've accomplished. It's very important to look back and look at the mountains you have climbed. Okay. And just look back and be grateful of everything you've accomplished and how powerful and strong you actually are, and courageous. Before I go to bed, I have my to-do list. So before I go to bed, I have my to-do list for the next day, because when I wake up, I'm more motivated to get out of bed because I have a direction to go. Number 24, I unplug my phone. I think I already told you guys this, but at 9, I put my phone in the kitchen. I build boundaries. It's very important to build boundaries. So I unplug my phone. And after 9, if you message me, I'm probably not going to respond. 25, I seek out inspiration. I'm always watching motivational videos of people who have struggled and use that struggle to get them to the next level. And I'm like, okay, if they were able to do this and they're in a way worse situation than me and they went to a way better situation than me. So what makes them different than me? How can they do it and I'm not doing it? It's just because it's all about us. It's all about us wanting to get there. And that person, found inspiration and the courage to do the things, It's not always easy, but easy doesn't get us to our goal. Number 26, stay in touch with your non-Scentsy friends. I stay in touch with my non-Scentsy friends and it's refreshing. And sometimes they tell me about other people that want to buy Scentsy or whatever, but we need to have a life and we need to bring Scentsy into our life. But it's really important for you to connect with your non-Scentsy people, because sometimes they join Scentsy and sometimes they tell us about events that are happening in their life that maybe we could bring in some Scentsy. 27, stop caring about things that don't matter, like laundry and dishes. So when I work from home, so I don't clean my house. I'm not allowed to clean my house during the day. And if the house is dirty and Chris comes home, he's like, you've been home all day. It's like, yeah, I worked. You work, I work. So stop caring about the things that don't really matter, like laundry and dishes. It really doesn't matter. Okay. And if it's a thing for you, I need to stop being that, okay? Because dishes and dirty house, it's okay to have a dirty house, all right? I set a start and quit time. So I start a time. I know I'm going to go to work, and from 5, Journey's going to wake up at 7. Okay. So for 2 hours, Nick, what are you going to do? And then I quit my day at like 4. If I work in the evening, I just have a start and quit time. And then because now you're intentional. You told yourself that you only have this much amount of time. You're intentional. You're going to be motivated to work. Use a timer. I put a timer and I'm like, okay, you have 30 minutes. Do not get distracted. Shut off your phone and work. Okay. Message 30 people about joining Scentsy or do your follow-ups. 30, surround yourself by like-minded people. Okay. Don't just hang out with people just to hang out with them. Hang out with people who are pushing you to be better. Okay. If your friends aren't pushing you to be better, then you probably shouldn't be hanging out with these people. Okay. If you want to be a better person, if you want to be more successful, hang out with those types of people. And that could be online as well. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I constantly want to learn from my friends. Remember, it's not about you when we're in business. It's not about you. It's about your customers. It's about the consultants. It's about them. Okay. And then if that motivates me, like I'm going to wake up and say that I'm going to make 5 customers feel really special. I'm going to send them a message and make them feel really special. 32, a way for me to stay organized or change things up, or if I'm feeling in a funk, move my office around, move your room around, kind of changes the energy. A lot of people go and cut their hair or do something dramatic. That always feels good. And then you feel like a different person and it gives you energy. Journaling, number 33, journaling. Journaling is really, really important. It gets your mind and thoughts out on paper, and then you're focused on the positive. I always focus on the positive, and if I have something negative to say in my journal, I finish it on a positive. Making you a playlist, like a music playlist. That always keeps you safe. I'm getting distracted. Mel, yeah? I'm distracting. I'm distracting? Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I'm talking to your cat. Yeah. Okay. Stop that. Make a playlist. Okay. I talk about that. Number 35, take baths. Take baths, takes an exit and be like, I'm taking a bath. I'm locking the door. I'm using a Scentsy soap because they're the best. And I'm going to, read my book, or I'm going to bring in my phone and watch some Netflix, but I'm just going to hang out by myself and just soak up all of that time and just be with myself. Stretching and walking. Stretching, get that body flowing. Like if you don't like going to the gym, because this girl does not like working out, she hates going to the gym. I like to stretch and I like to move around, and I started walking. Okay, you started walking, Nick. You walked one time last week. You're supposed to walk. It's actually Monday. You're supposed to walk today. So you're going to have to message your friend and you're going to go for a walk. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you guys know if I went for a walk. But stretching and moving your body to get that blood flowing is very important. Get a hobby. Okay, get a hobby. Meet new people. Okay, that's really important. My hobby is I like to walk. I think you walked one time, but whatever. I don't really have a hobby, so maybe I need to look into a hobby. Reading, and I got a Cricut machine, and I'm thinking that there's probably all these things that I could do with my Cricut machine that I'm not really taking advantage of. So I'm going to join some Facebook groups and look at other things that I could do with my Cricut machine. And then that's a really great way to meeting new people. Number 38, I always try and remember how much I hated my job. Sometimes when you're working for yourself, you forget how horrible it was to work for the man. Asking for time off, your kid needs to go to the doctor, you got all these appointments. It's really uncomfortable to ask your boss that you need to leave work early or whatever. So I try to remember that. And then it makes me motivated to work my business even more. Anytime I have, number 39, anytime I have some time, I'm waiting around, I go on the Amy site and I do my follow-ups. And then I'm so happy that I was productive while I was just waiting around, because I love this business, because we could do this business pretty much anywhere, anytime. Number 40, I am always sharing my heart with the world. I'm not afraid to be vulnerable. When I do these videos and I help you guys get motivated, it actually motivates me. So what you give to the world, you get back. So don't be afraid to share really who you are, your fears, what you're afraid of failure. Like, share who you really are, and people are going to really appreciate that. And you're going to connect with people, and you're going to get motivated. Okay. I know this says 40, but I have more. I have 41. I have my monthly to-do list that helps me stay on track. So I have a monthly to-do list that I do every month that helps me stay on track. Number 42, gratitude. Take some time to be grateful about your situation. If you're always focused on the lack, if you're always focused on what you don't have, you will be in that energy bubble. But if you focus on what you do have, and the universe only gives you what you put out there. So if you're always constantly worried, if you're constantly in fear, if you're constantly in a bubble of like, I don't have this, I wish I had this, I wish, oh, I'm this, I'm that, the universe will give you that negative energy that you're feeling. But if you are focused on being grateful for where you are and proud of where you are, that's when the universe gives you more. Okay? That is my list, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to share, like this video, comment on something that helps you stay motivated. I would love to hear what helps you stay motivated, because we are all different people. We all have different things to stay motivated. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being in my life. I love you all so much. Have yourself a beautiful day. It is Monday. It is a great day to start off your week with a bang. Get that stuff done. Prepare your whole week, and let's have a beautiful week, guys. Okay? All right. And the sun is shining. I don't know where you are, but I hope the sun is shining. All right? The sun is shining in your heart. Love you. Bye.